right. I am so happy to be here today for the Networking and Marketing Extravaganza with Dr. Pat on her birthday here in 2024. I want to ask, what does this really mean, networking and marketing extravaganza? So let's break it out. Do you know the meaning of extravaganza? Is it a big party? I mean, what do you think? So defining it tells us it's elaborate. So it's something that's going to be elaborate. And we can say this today has been very elaborate. A lot of things going on and 1.5 million pieces of things going on. So we all love to elaborate on something, right? So I love to elaborate on my family and my business, and probably most of you do too, if not all of you. So I could talk all day about my family and my business. I love my family unconditionally. I always strive to love my business unconditionally. Do both of them give me a frown every once in a while or a sigh? Absolutely. But the love must be real. My family was my first network of love. And you'll say, network? Yeah, they are a network of love. We started as 2 and now we're at 10. I mean, it just keeps growing, right? Same for our business. Now you're asking, why is this lady sitting here talking to me about her family when we're at a business summit, a business workshop? Well, because they go hand in hand. If your family's not right over here, your business is not going to be exactly right over here, because our mindset's not where it should be if we're worried about family and we're trying to do business, and vice versa. It works the same way. They work hand in hand. Have a strong network at home. Have a strong network in your business. So this is why I say connections and networking at home and in your business have to work together, and you must have clarity of this and the strength to carry them both. And it's not always easy, but again, it's that love, that clarity, the unconditional love and clarity and strength. So let me tell you a little bit about me. As a child in my family, some of you probably heard this also, do what I say and not as I do. Be seen, not heard. Any of you heard that before? And in my house as a child, when you talked, it was talking back. And when I did talk, I yelled to be heard. My mom and dad told me that I could never, ever talk about the abuse, mental, physical, psychological, and sexual, because I would embarrass the family. I know, a hard pill to swallow. Some of you may have lived this kind of life when you were a child. Some of you didn't, and thank God for that. I always felt the pressure of me seeking the approval and hoping that everything would change. I had few friends, bad grades out for parents to stop. And you know what? I tried so hard, but it never changed. It was never enough. When I was 15, I stood up for myself for the very first time. The abuse was so overwhelming, I just had to say, this is my life. I felt like I had the power to become me. I was headed into 9th grade, and for me, that was high school. I joined all the clubs. I spoke every time I could. I was in connection with a lot of new people and a lot of new teachers, a different kind of community than, grade school or middle school. And, you look back now and you're like, high school, that was nothing. But for me, it was a turning break. It was a turning break for me. Shortly, I met the boy that God created for me, my soulmate, my best friend, and he made me feel so special. He gave me even more courage to conquer the world. And that we did together. We met, married right after high school. We traveled as he was in the military, finished our education, had 2 beautiful daughters, and we now have 4 grandchildren and a son-in-law. I have experienced a world of greatness now. I always want to be in front of others, to let others know the importance of being self-aware, be authentic, be brave. So I always want to be in front of others to let others know the importance of being self-aware, being authentic, brave, and go accomplish what you desire because you deserve it. Just because you start as a poverty-stricken, abused, and beat down doesn't mean you have to stay there. You can build the world that you want around you. Today, I'm still helping others achieve what they want in themselves and their businesses. At Networking Expert, I teach business owners how to build their business to the next level. Together, we create a one-of-a-kind program that fits you and your business, paving the path and holding your hand throughout your journey. Make your connections and network matter. Create your connections and network so that you're putting money in the bank. That's what we all want, right? Put money in the bank, put more money in the bank. Scaling your business is more than creating goals. It's about achieving those goals and rewarding yourself. You must network to achieve those goals. I am your best cheerleader. So how did I meet Dr. Pat? By networking. We both network several times a day and we network everywhere. I kept seeing her popped up on LinkedIn and I thought, what does this lady do? So guess what? I wasn't scared. I reached out to her on LinkedIn for a connection call. And for almost 2 years now, we have been networking and collaborating together in several ways. Connecting and networking works if and only if you work it. You can't depend on someone else doing it for you. You have to reach out. Networking is key for you and your business. Do you know how to network? So many of you are sitting there thinking, yes, I do. But I have to tell you, so many of you don't know how to network efficiently. You have to have a plan, people. You must work efficiently. Now, I'm going to confuse you a little bit because I'm going to tell you the truth about connecting. And for some of you, you may be doing it right. But for most of you, you probably not. Get out there and connect on Zoom at different meetings. Go out to your community meetings. Get on a platform of some kind. Facebook, LinkedIn, Alignable, wherever it is. And connect. Now, you're out there and you're connecting to people. Now you have to make a list And I call that my worthy connections list. And when I say worthy, that doesn't mean they won't be worried next week or next month. But for what I'm looking for right now, it's what is worthy connections for today. Okay. So now I built my list from this morning. Let's say I go to Dr. Pat's platform on Friday and we're done at 6. I've already started making my list. See it? It's right here. I've already started making that list. All right. Of who I'm going to contact right away. And then the rest I'll get tomorrow. If I can't get to all of them today. Going to send them that first greeting. Okay. So I'm going to pretend Tamara is on my worthy list. Now I'm making that connecting call. All right. When am I making that connecting call? Well, she's on my worthy list from today. So I'm not going to wait till Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday or next week or next month. No, I'm going to connect with her either tonight or tomorrow. Okay. Then I'm going to connect with her. Hopefully we can set up a call tomorrow, Sunday or Monday at the latest, hopefully. And the weekends are funny because some people don't work weekends, and that's okay too. But you want to get with Tamara as soon as she can get with you, okay? Don't make her wait on you. You wait on her, all right? Because you're making the call. So you meet with Tamara. Let's say she can't meet with you until Tuesday. Before you leave that phone call, if you have not confronted with Tamara about something that you can do for her, maybe it's a free gift, a free ticket to something, maybe you have a free class coming up, maybe you have a summit coming up, maybe you've talked about you need training. If you have not gotten something in Tamara's hands via an email or a messenger that is good for her, then you are going to make another appointment with her right there and then for that next call. See, I just took a step away from you connecting back out to her in a day or two. Just go ahead and do it now. Get her on your calendar for the next day, if hopefully 2 days at the max. Hopefully. So now you have that second call. We hope you can close something then. It may not be selling something. I'm not saying you may not be able to sell something right away because people have to know you, like you, and trust you. And some people it takes 1 time, 2 times, 10 times. All right. But give them a free download. I know Tamara has a free download on her website. She could, maybe you can give her a free website download and she can give you one. I don't know what it's going to look like, but make it look like a steal of a deal. All right. It's a bonus. It's a gift. Or maybe it's a discount on a ticket or a class coming up. Okay. Make it happen. And keep making that appointment until you do make it happen. And if you need help, reach out to someone for guidance. All right. Do you know how to follow up? Well, we just went over that, but I want to make sure, do you know how to follow up? Because people, again, if you are not following up, let me break it down for you a little more. It exhausts me sometimes. I've heard Dr. Pat say that. Oh, you people exhaust me sometimes. Let me tell you, you came to this fabulous event that Dr. Pat gave us today. And if you're not going to follow up with every attendee, every speaker on this platform today, why did you come? Please follow up. Thank you so very much. Go to my website, LaDonnaMcAbee.com, and get your free bundle of gifts. Thank you so much.
Awesome.